Buongiorno! Hi everyone from the Italian Embassy in Bahrain. We're very happy to be here today with you and to show you how to cook a very Italian but simple recipe, which is a one-pot spaghetti. So we are here today with my two angels, helpers. Let me introduce you to.
أنا اسمي كلاوديا
واسمي جوليا.
The following ingredients are needed for the one-pot spaghetti. 300 grams of spaghetti, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons / 30 grams of tomato paste, salt to taste, 1 can of tomato sauce, 1.5 cups of water, and freshly grated Parmesan cheese for serving.
Fantastic! So we are ready to start. Let me just say that this is also the first time that these two fantastic girls cook this recipe. So we will show you how easy it is. And yeah, I think we can start. Are you girls ready?
Of course.
Yeah. Right, okay, so first of all we have 2 pans, right? One is this, and that's where all the recipe will be performed, basically. And another pan with some water and the tomato paste and salt that you saw at the beginning, you know, the tomato paste. So we will cook everything here, but we will use this tomato water to cook the pasta in the pan. So let us start. First of all, we need to switch on the heat here for this medium heat, right? And we take some oil and put it in the pan. Don't be shy. Girls, are you excited?
We're very excited, actually.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
Okay, that's good, fantastic. Okay, second thing we need to do is to peel some garlic, because I mean, what is olive oil without garlic? What is a tomato sauce without garlic?
True.
So Claudia, that's up to you, please.
All right.
To prepare some garlic. And you know, it's really up to you if you want to keep the garlic full, or if you want to cut it, or even chop it really finely. Depends how much you want the garlic taste in the recipe. We have decided to actually keep it whole and to remove it afterwards. So it will only be a flavor of garlic in the tomato sauce.
So here we have the garlic, and we're gonna put it one here. Just one, I think.
Yeah, I think you can put it actually more. Yeah, just
two.
Just go for it.
Yeah. Yes.
Also another one.
Yes.
So basically 3
The
that are
garlic.
not that big. So
Fantastic. Okay, great. The water, of course, with the tomato sauce is heating up as well. And okay, so let's do this. And let's wait a little bit until it's nice and you can see that the garlic is starting to, I wouldn't say fry, but just ready to cook. And after this, we are going to put the tomato sauce in the pan. So let's just wait a little bit. But in the meantime, girls, I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite Italian dish?
My favorite Italian dish must be the pizza,
Wow.
specifically margherita.
Yes, of course.
I really like it, and what I think is very special about pizzas is that they can be different depending on where you go around Italy. For example, in Naples, the pizza is more thick, while for example in Rome, it's way more thin.
Mm-hmm.
So like it depends on your taste, whether you like the thicker one better or the thinner one better.
And what is your
Personally, I really like the thicker one, although I'm from Rome. I really like the,
Amazing, because I really like the thin one
Oh.
from Rome. I love it because it's like thin and crispy. And
True.
oh my gosh, So good. And what is your, Julia?
So mine is lasagna because I've always loved it with the cheese, with the tomato sauce. It's really fantastic.
Yeah, and it's creamy.
It's
and
creamy.
yes,
It's perfect.
Girls, honestly, I you know, every time I think of my favorite dish,
It's hard.
I don't know what to. Yeah, it's
It's hard to
It
choose.
is hard. I have to
It's
say.
very hard.
I would probably think of risotto.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, like, but also risotto can be made in so many different ways.
Yeah.
But you're right, actually, pizza.
Yeah. Sounds delicious.
Okay, you see here the garlic is starting to fry a little bit. We don't want to make this too hot and too burnt. Okay, so I think that as we do this, oh yes, very nice. I think in just a couple of minutes we can start to throw the tomato sauce. So that's your favorite Italian dishes. That's really good.
Yeah.
I imagine that you probably think, what is this one pot spaghetti? I mean, like, nobody thinks that you can make spaghetti in one pot, and actually it's right. No, this is a very particular recipe. It is from Italy, but it's from a very, very small town in Italy. We will tell you more in a few minutes. Now I think we can start to the tomato sauce.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, little by little. Yeah. Right. Don't be shy. Let us just take this nice sauce here. You know what, girls? When you eat spaghetti with tomato sauce, don't wear white. Don't wear white because I mean, for sure, you're going to be messed up. Okay, so the sauce is nice and boiling, it's cooking. We let it cook for a little bit. What needs to be done in the tomato sauce is always to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar, because the sugar, it removes a little bit of the acidity of the tomatoes. So, Claudia, if you want to take the sugar pot here and a little spoon, and let's just put half teaspoon of more.
More?
Yeah.
Okay. This much?
Yeah, sure. Fantastic. Okay, and now we just stir a little bit with the ladle. Fantastic. Okay, great. So basically what will happen is that we will just put the spaghetti inside the pan, directly in there. They will not be boiled like you would normally think we would do, but we'll just put them in the pot and let them cook with the tomato sauce and with tomato sauce water. So now let's just let it cook a little bit.
All right.
And we just wait. Fantastic, girls. So we let the tomato sauce cook a little bit, maybe with some cover, of course, just to avoid that the tomato goes everywhere, just like this. But now it is really almost ready. You will see it when it's ready, because the tomato sauce will thicken up a little bit. Okay, so it still has to be, of course, liquid, but not too much. So it needs to cook a little bit. We let it cook for about 10 minutes, and now you can see it's more, let's say, solid, right? And I think it's about time to start putting the spaghetti inside. So the ladle goes to you, my friend.
Thank you.
You will be ready with this, and I take the spaghetti. Now, I want to say something. We want to be generous with the spaghetti, right? Because first of all, we're hungry.
We're very hungry, actually.
Second of all, how much is a serving size for one person? I think normally, for myself, as you know, as a girl, I would say I would probably eat 80, 100 grams of pasta. If you ask my husband, he will tell you no, more, like 130 grams, okay? So we're gonna be generous today, and we will probably cook about 300 grams. you can obviously use a scale to weight the pasta, right? And we put it directly inside the pan, right? So as Claudia little by little add some water, yeah, go for it. Now we can just let it absorb the tomato sauce and the water sauce. Now we are using a small type of spaghetti, like very thin, and on the box it says that they will cook in about 5 minutes. Obviously here they're gonna take a little bit longer because it's normal. It's boiled in tomato water, so it will take a little bit longer, but that's okay. I'm not in a hurry. Yes. Food needs to be loved and you know, taken care of. Exactly. So there we go. And what we're doing is right what you do with the risotto. So it's actually called pasta risottata. It means that you add water little by little, like you do with risotto. And you can also adjust a little bit better the cooking of the pasta to your taste, because if you ask an Italian, of course pasta needs to be
al dente,
so a little bit hard. But maybe you prefer it more cooked, like I prefer it a little bit more cooked than al dente. Okay, I hope the Italians will not be mad at me, but that's what happens, right? You see the spaghetti are slightly getting softer because they are, you see how lovely, you know, they are absorbing the water.
Laura, while we were waiting,
yes,
you were talking about Bari.
Yes, brava. You were paying attention, Claudia, fantastico. Yes, we were just saying that this recipe comes from Apulia. Apulia is in the very south of Italy, and if you know that Italy is on a boot shape, Apulia is the heel of the boot, and Bari is where this recipe comes from a little restaurant in Bari, where they basically invented this recipe. And the original recipe is actually with a little bit more of spicy hot peperoncino, but of course it's up to you if you want to add it or not, depending as well on your taste. And I don't know, have you girls ever been to Puglia?
Not yet, but we really wish to go there because it's wonderful. Like the sea, like there are really a lot of things that you would like to discover there.
Yeah.
There's a sea that is kind of the European sea that could be compared almost to the one in Maldives.
Oh yes. Yeah. It's called the Apulian Maldives, Italian Maldives, and that's because the sand is very white and the
so very
sea,
clear, right?
It's incredible. I've been there myself once, and I have to say I was really amazed. Okay, so as you can see, it's sticking up, and I think we need to add some more water.
Let's go.
Voila. Okay, perfect. Now we'll just wait that the water will be absorbed. Another thing that we need to do, girls, is to see if the pasta, the sauce, is well balanced with the salt. So I prepared 2 little spoons for you girls, and here one for me as well. So let's just take a little bit, you know, just this much. And
don't forget to blow.
Esatto. What do you think? Yeah?
Yeah,
really
I think it's
good.
Yeah?
I think it's fine, yeah.
Of course, you adjust it to your taste, right? So if you think you need more salt. Also, if the pasta gets, you see, a little bit kind of stuck in the bottom of the pot, don't worry, it's okay, it's fine. Of course, move the spaghetti a little bit, but that's totally fine. It's gonna make it a little bit crispy. Lovely. Another thing about this recipe, which is really good, is that the pasta has starch, okay? And as the starch is released, the whole thing will be super creamy. Is there any Italian words that we should, you know, try to
teach
To
our
teach
lovely
today,
friends.
other than spaghetti, of course, right? The tomato sauce, pomodoro is
Pomodoro is tomato.
Yes, tomatoes is
Italian.
pomodori, sauce is salsa, so it's actually very similar. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
salsa di pomodoro.
Pomodoro.
Great. Look at this. At some point, we will have to try as well the teeny tiny spaghetti. Now you can see it's still a little bit hard, but at some point we will need to start see if we like the cooking or if we want it a little bit soft, more soft. I wish I could do like, you know, the whole smelling, but you know,
Due to
This is
certain
okay.
circumstances.
Yeah. Because of course, if you're alone in the kitchen, you can like, you know, smell it and see also, you know, the sensorial side of cooking,
Yeah.
which is not just tasting, but it's also smelling and watching this beauty coming, almost ready. I think we can start see if the pasta is coming to you know, to our taste. So if you would like to take one of those little plates that I have prepared,
We'll take one plate.
one plate we take.
And we're gonna try out this really delicious pasta.
Allora,
Okay.
Julie, the honor is yours.
Okay.
Let us know if you think it needs more cooking, less cooking.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's perfect.
It's
Yeah.
more like 1-2 minutes more.
Maybe just 1 minute or something, but I think
Okay.
it's really good for now.
Perfect!
It's great.
Oh, the pasta's ready almost. Which by the time that you've tried it and and we set it, it means that it's probably done. Wow, look at this.
Fabulous.
Of course, if you want, you can remove this, right? If you don't want to,
Garlic.
yeah.
The garlic.
If you want, we can just make it disappear here. And now we can switch off the heater, and let's make the plates. So if I can just reach out to this. Wow. Let me give you a little bit of
beautiful.
sauce here. Wow. Okay.
And now for our lovely chef.
Oh well, not really chef, but you know, we're just we're just having fun. That's the good thing about
To enjoy
cooking. Of course, like you're together, you're with your family or with your friends, and you can experiment something together. That's the whole experience. We had so much fun today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you. Let me just add some sauce. Et voila.
Really?
Yay!
Okay, girls, last but not least, do you want to
Yes.
put some Parmesan cheese?
Yes, please.
course.
Of course.
Girls, as you like it, on your plates, and you can, yeah. See, I love Parmesan. Look at this. Look at this baby.
How yummy.
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Thank
we're
you
ready
so
to
much.
eat. Thank you to this
Thank
beautiful
you.
girl. Thanks. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.